From After Dark World Headquarters, this is your favorite correspondent KD, representing KD After Dark. I'm not chief correspondent. Well, I'm the only correspondent because, well, you know. So anyway, here we are, the last day of January. Only 11 more months to Christmas. Can't hardly wait. Anyway, it's definitely time to go back to work. You know you got shit to do. You know you do. So anyway, let's begin. I'm really getting a kick out of sharing movies. Now look, some of you out there will know exactly what I'm talking about because, well, you know. In my opinion, now, there are three great silent movie stars. There's Charlie Chaplin. In my opinion, his greatest silent film is City Lights. Buster Keaton, literally everything he ever did is great. And then there's Harold Lloyd. And then there's Safety Last. You remember? How great is this? Put in the comments how great it is. People say, oh, it's a silent movie. It's got to be crap. You do know it's great, right? If you've seen him crawling up that building, you know. So anyway, the infamous Harold Lloyd and the infamous Safety Last, made in 1923. For my money, the greatest silent film ever made, although I realize City Lights and everything Buster Keaton ever did is great. I do know that. I want to share one more with you. If you haven't seen it, now's the time to go see it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. How good is it? KD gives it his highest recommendation, just like Safety Last. Margot Robbie, that got it going on, Margot Robbie. And then Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, who are all great. And Brad Pitt just steals the show as the stuntman badass. I love that guy. Anyway, it's set in 1969, and you go from the Playboy Mansion where they're having a big party to the ranch where Charlie Manson and all his followers are hanging out. They have all these continuing threads running together. Anyway, I like Quentin Tarantino movies a lot, but I suppose this one would be my favorite if you ask me today. So anyway, if you haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you can thank me later. Really, you can thank me later. All right, so I was thinking about a snack today, and then I realized, hey, I haven't shown anybody my new tasty treat that I've been doing for several years. I want you to check this out. You see that? Now you notice it's a saltine cracker with peanut butter and jelly on it. Well, KD, why don't you put it on a piece of bread? Well, why would I do that? You missed the crunch factor that way. It's the crunch factor, don't you know? So anyway, if you hadn't tried that, remember, everything goes better on a saltine. So for Mr. and Ms. America, all ships at sea and all sods everywhere, cheers. Mm. Man, is that good. So, KD, what kind of peanut butter you use? Well, I don't really care. All peanut butter is peanut butter to me. Like, I went to Eagles and got the Laura Lynn brand. Or as Jackie B would say, the Loretta Lynn brand. Now, I just happened to get some of the more fancy stuff. This is Smucker's, but look, you can go to Dollar General and get their grape jelly, and it'll be just as good. At least in my opinion, but, you know, I can't tell the difference. But remember, the crunch factor is everything. Remember when I was showing you last couple of days sardines on the cracker? The crunch. Liver mush on cracker, it's the crunch. So remember, it's the crunch. We must get consequential things done today. Really, we do. It's the end of the month, 2022, things to do. So, let's say them all together, shall we? Always be nice until it's time not to be nice. Always be kind to animals, always. Discipline equals freedom. Never complain and never explain. That will take you far in life. You don't have unlimited time. Don't you know that? And my latest one, which I think about a lot here lately, one of these days you're just going to be a memory to people. Let's make sure it's a good one. So for Mr. and Ms. America, all ships at sea and all sods everywhere, this is KD, your favorite Favo Right correspondent, wishing you a great day, and I will see you out there.